All right, so Bonnie out in Feast of Retrivos, we've done work for in the past. Starting, still starting the backyard. I'll start with this spot too, just because they're doing tree work. So I don't know if they got the equipment going. You may not be able to hear me, but anyway, all the stuff that's along the fence line here. She said just a very light trimming back of that stuff. The neighbor likes a lot of that privacy, so, and then moving to the backyard. So it's really just scope of work's going to be just trimming up, and she's not like super picky. She more so just wants like overgrowth kind of cut back that's getting out of control type of deal. So all this growth along the fence, you're basically just going to trim it. And I told her this, like, we're not going to get nitty gritty with every single vine growing up and through the fence, but we'll basically get as close to the fence as possible with a hedge clipper along the top, along the sides, just trying to trim it. So you might have some growing through the fence still. This goes for the entire fence line, but just trying to basically get the crazy overgrowth cut back. So just going along here with that same method, trimming the sides, trimming the top, trimming the other side, obviously raking, cleaning up all the debris. This side, don't go too nuts when you're going on the neighbor's side, but anything on this side you can cut, but anything like up above, I would kind of leave that with the neighbor because they like that privacy. So trimming all this, and then basically along this whole back fence line, and then wraps around. So trimming it back. Again, she's not real nitpicky with it, but just looking to kind of cut back some growth. This plant, I actually would just like trim it and shape it up, cut it back dramatically. Because the root's like here. It's actually not on the fence line, but you just trim that up, and then all this other stuff, basically just same thing. Trim it, trim the top, whatever. If you got to go into the neighbor's yard, there is a gate there to access it if you need to. So that's the whole back fence line. Now looking at this other section here off of the deck. The main goal of this, and it's pretty high, so I'd say you want the 8 foot. The extender pole should do it. She wants this cut down dramatically. We did the same thing for her last year. She said 1 foot above the railing on the deck, you can see. So basically 1 foot above that, and then chopping everything, boom, and then haul it all away. So just got way out of control. She likes some privacy off the deck, but not like so much that it's this high. So again, dramatic cutback, chainsaw attachments, chainsaws, so on and so forth, and then haul away of all that. That's probably the bulk of the work there. Going over to here, so continue your method here, and then I would just line it up with the fence. Don't go crazy going too far back there with it. They actually have tree work today that's going to take care of a lot of this area, so you don't got to worry about it. And then moving to the front, we'll take care of this. So good amount of trimming here, trimming it back, same method you've been doing, and then haul away. And we'll move to the front, and then obviously trim this side as well, same thing. Moving to the front. We didn't actually talk about this one, but she said just kind of make the front look pretty. We didn't get too into detail out here because they had the chippers going and such, but I would just lightly trim and prune that up. Moving over to here, trim this back away from the house. There is some vinage growing up and through everything, so if you can kind of locate that, like see this vine here, try to pull that out, a little bit of vine, try to pull that out. And then just kind of trim it back, cut it back as much as you possibly can without it completely killing out and brown topping it. And then trimming and shaping all here. You can see that vine again, kind of pull that out, trimming and shaping, trimming and shaping. Again, that's the front that we talked about, light pruning. We didn't say anything with the beds, but we want to kind of try to hook her up, maybe even just string trim it down a little bit. Not too big a deal, and it'll probably just look a lot better. And then this one, just kind of like shape it up. Again, I would probably just take it back as much as you can without it looking like super bare. And more importantly, kind of get that side off the house some. And then you'll see this vine too. Try to pull that off of the house. It's growing up, kind of starting to get into the siding up there. So you can just pull that off and kind of trim out the whole back here. So, and that's it.